He's here, he's there, he's shagging Danny Bear. Do you mind having a look at my arse?
It's always nice to have a bit of eye candy, isn't it? I just had a game of singles with Navratilova. She's playing a game. Oh no, it's climbing up my shorts. Oh my God, I'm bleeding to death. Hold on, do you have a problem?
Oh, shut up.
I had a bit of a moment. Too many cooks spoil the broth. I just miss my I'd rather go to bed, to be honest. We won! Yeah! Oh my God! I missed you all. Get in there, girl. That was awesome.
Everything's going my way. Our way.
Our way.
Our way.
Ah, there you go.
Georgie.
Good times?
Good times.
Yeah?
Good times, yeah.
Good.
Now, when you went into the jungle, you kind of immediately took on the role of the camp cook.
Unofficially assigned to me. And
Right.
what's so ironic about that is before I came into camp, I used to say to my husband, oh, get 2 weeks off from cooking.
Well, and the appointment of camp cook, it proved a little bit controversial. Have a look at this. Have a look.
Go further up, go further up.
Dani gets really territorial over the kitchen, but there's other people that want to have a go.
Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Yeah, she's a control freak, man.
Well, then
we know you're usually the boss, but today
That's not
we
the
only
boss.
want the
It's not the boss.
trotters.
Can you guys just go over there?
Dani is very, well, to be honest, very controlling.
It became an issue, didn't it, the whole cook
Do you know
thing?
what it was? It was the first 5 days we were on our own and nobody wanted to cook, so they said, well, you just do it. And it sort of became that thing. And then when we merged camps, because we were in the original camp, we just carried on and sort of everyone sort of came into our camp. So we just carried on with our everyday chores, really. And then what we didn't know was that people in the other camp were doing their specific cooking. And
Yeah.
then it became this big sort of contentious issue.
Yeah.
And then, and then nobody sort of said they wanted to do it until we had this big, everybody wants to do the cooking. I was like, well, just say so then.
Then you can
Yeah.
do it.
And then, you know, and then before that, it was just like, oh, you don't want to do it like that, you want to do it like this. And it was like,
How
if
annoying.
you want to do it, just do it. And I'm
Yeah.
not used to an audience and
Right.
20 people saying, you know, like that in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So it was, and that was the only thing I had to do all day because I went to dishwash and they were like, no, you're cooking, you
Yeah.
sit down and went to do the fire, don't touch the fire.
Yeah.
So all day long I'd waited to do something and that was my one thing of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so,
bet.
yeah.
Now, down there, you do make a lot of friends down there in camp, and it seems everybody's kind of got on pretty well. You got on pretty well with Nicola, didn't you? Did you expect to?
Not at all.
Right, no.
Well, I didn't have any preconceived ideas of her because I didn't know who she was, to be honest. So just don't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
Because she is a walking contradiction, that girl. And I just love her honesty and I love her just harshness. She's just funny. And that laugh, the laugh.
Now, some people down there found that relationship between you and her a little hard to deal with. Have a look at this.
Before Danny met Nicola, Danny was saying that girl was playing a game. And now she's here, she's up her arse. I don't agree with the way they are together and the way they're making other people in this camp feel. They're the puppet masters, they think they pull all the strings. Always whispering and little looks to each other when people are talking. They think they're the it girls of the group.
Oh, Joe, that's not
Does that surprise you?
Yeah, that is surprising because the first couple of days I obviously didn't know Nicola at all and it took us the same amount of time to get to know each other and because we were the only ones with young babies, we immediately bonded and connected so we were always sort of, you know, just supporting each other from missing our kids and so we had an immediate bond with each other. But, you know, some of the times we just wanted to sit there and just be quiet and just talk to each other and not make a big issue of the fact we were missing our kids so much. So I'm surprised Joe said that actually, yeah.
Now, there was another person in camp who, how shall I say it, got on your nerves. Take a look at this.
Probably not just mine if it's who I think it is.
Timmy is just way, way, way too annoying and loud.
Timmy, honestly, the woohoo.
Am I gonna am I heck?
I'm gonna just run out that bus one and go, shut up.
And if it upsets you, tough titty.
One last one.
That must drive you mad. I mean,
Listen, for camera, probably the once every now and again you guys hear it. It's funny every now and again, but when it's all day, every day, oh, it drives you up the wall. And it's always as you're dropping off to sleep, always as everyone's just having a quiet moment, and it was not fun for anyone. I mean, even Joe at the end was going, oh, it's driving me mad. For Joe to say that, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, we're running out of time with you, unfortunately. Just very quickly, I'd love to know, who do you want to win?
Oh, I think it's going to be a close one. I don't know how you've edited the show, so I don't know what bits you've picked and what bits you've left out. But Indiana Joe is a contender, just because he's so at home here.
Right.
And Simon, just because he's a nice guy, he's quite under the radar, quiet, and doesn't really get involved unless you really tick him off. But,
Joe or Simon?
Yeah.
Then? Joe or Simon?
Well, thank you very much, Dani.